What's up, everyone? I want to do like a quick video here. I'm not really feeling too hot this morning, but there's a lot of good shit that we should talk about. So I'm gonna kind of go over the watch list really quickly, but I want to kind of give like a more in-depth pre-market analysis because there's a lot of shit happening. So number one is CGIX was the stock from yesterday. This was kind of like a home run trade, just tanked. So what I'm looking for in the mornings, I want to see it pop towards this $3 level, called 296. You can round up to 3. Want to see it pop towards this level and reject. If it just fades off into the darkness, and it doesn't really matter, I'm not going to chase weakness here. This is probably not going to be a main watch. The main thing that's kind of happening right now is this crazy MYOV, KRTX, and ARAV. So this is kind of how sympathy plays work and sector plays work. So MYOV, oh no, was it MYOV? KRTX was the first one that kind of went crazy, and then people started buying MYOV because it had similar news. And then ARAV today had news that they had a phase 1 trial. The thing was, the other two stocks had a phase 3 trial, which is more advanced and more late stage, whereas the phase 1 trial is just beginning. So it's totally different news. But people are buying this because they think it's going to be the next one, and that's why you get a fucking big ass fail from 30 to 21. On a play like this, I mean, I don't really like to trade these kind of stocks. I think there's not really much of an edge, but I see a very clear level here that if it breaks 19 bucks, chances are it's going straight to fucking 15 and it's not coming back. So that's kind of the level I'm watching here on this ARAV. And then CGIX, I traded in the morning. I had a short here and I covered here very small just to kind of get my feet wet. But this is the type of stock that could smoke people. This is the type of stock that could destroy people. So you have to be patient. You have to be careful. You have to just wait on this type of setup. And the edge that I see on this is a break of this 530 line is the first sign of blood. And then a break of this 520's VWAP is the confirmation. And then we could short all the way back down. So the plan is to, give me a sec, patiently wait for these things to set up. So what I'm looking for personally today is either, and I wouldn't trade this, I'm not trading this setup because it's too fucking sketchy for me, but if this stock goes red, it could be a possible first red day setup after all these runs. But this is not a trade for me. This is a type of trade that if you do not use a tenth of your size, you will be smoked because the range is so insane, right? So give me a sec. That's one. Number two is ARAV. Essentially, I want to wait for it to break this 19 level, and then I will attack when it breaks that level. And then CGIX, I am waiting for it to kind of break down under this 520 support level, and then I'll attack. And I only located, so CGIX, normal trade like this, I'll use 10,000 shares, 15,000 shares. But because of the low flow nature of it, and because it's so fucking difficult, I don't want to use more than 3,000 shares. And the locate is already 7 cents a share, so it's so freaking expensive already. So I want to stay patient and I want to wait. So I think everyone needed to hear this stuff, especially with all the crazy stuff moving today. So I just want to make sure everyone's in check and everyone stays safe.